It's the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go? Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. About to get started here, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Nolan Ryan, singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. He's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. Here's how the Red Sox line up on opening day. Chris, they're hoping for better in 2025 after some frustrations in recent years.
You got that right, Boog. They won the World Series in 2018, but then missed the playoffs in 5 of the next 6 seasons, and they haven't finished above 500 since 2021. But this is a legendary franchise, and it wouldn't be surprising to see them rebound this year.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Garcia settles under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Manny Ramirez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Just missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's some real power at the plate. David Ortiz. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ted Williams. 2 on, 2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Bangs off the And the Red Sox score first. It's 1-0. Throw cut off, now to the plate. And he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back at Globe Life Field. And today on the hill, Roger Clemens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the history of baseball.
Yeah, Boog, he's got some of the best strikeout stuff in the history of the game. Over 4,000 career strikeouts. We'll see how many he's got today.
Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the Texas Rangers lineup for opening day. Singy, last year was a frustrating one after their World Series win in 2023.
Definitely, Boog, and a lot of that was due to injuries to the pitching staff. Only 2 pitchers made 20 or more starts for him. With some better injury luck in 2025, they could be right back in the mix of contenders.
And that one is inside. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Robinson. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Rafael.
2 down, bases empty. Here's a big power threat. Rafael Palmeiro. One check swing, appeal down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. This one in the air, center field. Durant under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back in Arlington, Devers now.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one misses. 2-2.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And stepping in for Boston, Brooks Robinson. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
High fly ball out to center field. Langford rings it in, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one in the dirt, and it's 3-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
One out, runner at second. Varitek, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball outside to third. Tag, got him.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
And there's a ball. Jarren Duran waiting to bat for the Red Sox. On the ground to third. And that will end the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Seager stands in now.
Let's stop. Seager.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
2-2 to count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Now the catcher up to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller.
Big arm. He pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And Jack Peterson stands in, and it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
First and second, one out. Berger digs in now. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runners at first and second with one gone. Outside low, and the count is even 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground to third, might be two. Over to Jazz, there's one, and that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
On to the third inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
It's Wade Boggs now. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment. Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in the dirt. Fastball is outside. David Ortiz on deck for Boston. Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first, David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. 2 outs. Fought off foul. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And that is the inning. Boston strands a pair. They're up 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now here is Adolis Garcia. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Duran under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Marcus.
Here's Marcus Semien. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Got all of that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now, runner at first with no outs here. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. His first homer of the year. It's 5-zip.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And the rain.
Leading off.
Rafael Devers up to hit. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
There's the strike. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 6-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well. He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Run comes in from second. The throw in, not in time. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Stops things from getting out of hand. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's 7-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Just missed. And that one hit to first, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll reach second with one away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
One out, runner at second. And next for the Red Sox, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it drops in. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 8-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right.
Last chance now for the Rangers. And now Jake Berger. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. An absolute smash to left. It's 8-3. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
This one chopped up the middle. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox take game one of the series on the road.
These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game two, and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.